Somebody asked me why I was making these Enneagram videos, and my answer was people are jerks. Oftentimes people don't mean to be, but in this particular case with the Enneagram 7, there's a certain sense in which adults are entitled to belittle the process of the Enneagram 7, to create a standard in which the Enneagram 7 is less than, and I hate that. And so I'm creating this video mostly because I like Enneagram 7 people and I don't want you to be a jerk. You're welcome. The Enneagram 7 is coming from a place of, I've been handed a bunch of sour lemons. That's fine. If I add enough sugar, it's going to be awesome. And they're right. The world is really lovely, and optimism is a strength quality. It is also a tactic of avoidance, and avoidance can be heartbreaking when you're in the middle of dark times, heavy times, and what you need is a heart next to your heart hearing you, and they're not able to do that. That can be really hard. What I want to challenge you in today is ways that you can love the Enneagram 7. So when the Enneagram 7 is really excited, super having a wonderful time, and you're not, let's pick an easy example, the dishes. You hate the dishes. You're kind of complaining about the dishes. You never want to do the dishes again. Actually, the dishes are the bane of your existence. It's what you dread when you wake up in the morning. And you know they need to get done because you've already tried not to do them, and the mold was like impressive and varied and also highly unpleasant to clean. And so you just are like, okay, great, I'll just do the dishes, it's no problem. But the Enneagram 7 still is thinking, let's do paper plates. Let's leave. Did you know about that concert coming in town? Would you like to go out and let's just lay and watch the clouds? We haven't even gone down to that new beach. I really wanted to try the beach. I think it's gonna be lovely there. It can feel like disregarding. And what I'm going to challenge you to do is to stay in your process. Yeah, the beach sounds super awesome and lovely. I hate these dishes. Would you please do these dishes with me? Even though you don't want to, because I need to get them done, and actually I would just like your help. Can you stay in your own voice and your own needs and your own wants? Can you be present to yourself enough and validate your own preciousness to go, that's okay if you don't get it. That's okay if it doesn't make sense to you. It makes sense to me. So could you please just step over here for a second? Actually, tears are streaming down my face. Actually, this is really heavy and hard for me. But the way you're talking is distracting me and is pulling me out of that rather than being with me in it. Could you give me a minute? It's okay to say all of those things. It's really okay. When I see an Enneagram 7 hopping off, skipping away, running from the pain, talking in the third person, disassociating because it's just so heavy and hard for one reason or another, I slow down. Now, I've got mad skills because I'm a midwife, and so I can watch people and I can go, okay, you're freaking out. All right, that's totally fine. You do your freak. And I can just sit patiently in that. Kind of like if a rabbit was in the grass and the rabbit was scared, I wouldn't run after them and yell at them, hey, get back here. I would sit down and go, I'll wait for you. I'll be here in this place until you're ready. It's okay to do that. I want you to be able to hear an Enneagram 7's voice. What does their voice mean? What is their voice really saying? Ask them curious questions. My secret pleasure is listening so well to an Enneagram 7, hearing them, remembering their markers, remembering where they felt pain, so that when they come back around to it again, I can say, yeah, remember? This has happened before, and it was really hard. Oh, and it's okay. I feel okay with holding that hard for them until they feel capable of going back down into it. Because it won't be every time. Not every time will they be able to see the hard, hold it, feel it, process it, and grow from it. And that's okay. Because when they can, be there for them. Honor that space with them reverently. Don't push it. Don't flame it. Don't try to make it like, yeah, I told you. It's been terrible this entire time. Oh, okay, so they're just getting it a little bit just in this moment. Okay, honor it. Because if you can create a safe space for them to have those hard feelings, they are more likely to come back there. Because if you don't try to box them and smash them and agenda their hardnesses, it'll be easier for them to get back there. Let your processes be your processes. Hold space for their processes. Celebrate the gifts they do have. You're with an Enneagram 7 friend. They have different giftings than you. Celebrate them. You're married to an Enneagram 7. They give up on ideas. They expect you to lay down all the rails that your family runs on. It's okay to celebrate that and say, in this place it just feels too heavy for me, I need some help. Or in this place, actually, I'm just gonna kind of fail at this because I really need another person to do this with me. So that's kind of a bum deal, but it's okay. I can still be beloved. I can still rest in my own treasuredness. I can still be okay with my inadequacies. That's what I'm going to challenge you for. Ask the questions. Be curious about their dear, beautiful, sparkling hearts. Treasure them and allow them to have their hard feelings when they're ready.